Hello and welcome to Instablogs Global Report. This is with Manila's fresh updates and more citizen voices from all over the world. Stories for the day are: Al Shabab militia warns Kenya against terror strikes in Nairobi. President Zardari blames madrasas for the Talibanization of tribal areas in Pakistan. And Mexico refuses to extradite French woman convicted of kidnapping. Somalia's Al Shadab militia has issued threat of launching terror strike on Nairobi after 50 persons with bullet wounds were airlifted to the Kenyan capital after fighting intensified in the capital, Mogadishu. CJ Rose Wanjoi states that Kenyans are taking these threats pretty seriously.
This is Rose Wanjoi, a citizen journalist from Kenya, reporting on Instablogs. Sense that Kenyans would once again bear the burden of Somalia war came to the fore after 50 patients with bullet wounds were airlifted to Nairobi. The fighting intensified in the capital, Mogadishu. Kenya has been home to dozens of refugees who flee Somalia, apart from being in the front line in trying to restore peace and order in the country. But what is happening at the moment should be an eye-opener to Kenya. On Sunday, the Al Shabab threatened to carry out terror strikes in the heart of Nairobi. The militia was not shy of announcing what it would turn Nairobi into. Kenyans, this is not a mere threat. The Al Shabab has threatened the country for far too many times, and this should not be taken for granted.
President Zardari has blamed the madrasas for Talibanization of tribal areas and subsequent spread of terrorism in the country. CJ Khan says that Pakistan will gain greater trust from Western allies in the war on terror, besides helping ensure safety of its own citizens.
This is Karim Khan, citizen journalist on Instablogs from Pakistan. Radicalization obviously sides terrorism. That is why President Zardari himself stated before the media in Brussels that madrasas in the tribal areas of Pakistan are spreading Taliban ideology and hence remain a security concern for both Pakistan and the European Union. Since the President and the national and international communities strongly believe terrorism to be a global threat, radicalization by corollary is also a global concern. Pakistan therefore must play its role both within the country and abroad by helping UK and other developed states with the issue of radicalization. Pakistan will gain greater trust from its Western allies in the war on terror, and the mutual efforts to end radicalization will certainly bring more knowledge to our own people on how to stay safe in the long run.
Mexican President Philip Calderon has stated that a French woman convicted of kidnapping will have to serve her 60-year sentence in Mexico after France refused to guarantee that she would serve the full sentence. Our CJ from Mexico has more on the story.
Mexican President Felipe Calderon said Monday that a French woman convicted of kidnapping will have to serve her 60-year sentence in Mexico, rejecting appeals by France to send her home. Calderon said his government decided against returning Florence Casas because France refused to guarantee that she would serve the full sentence. Casas herself has acknowledged she lived at a ranch near Mexico City where 3 kidnapped victims were held, including an 8-year-old girl. But she said she was simply dating a Mexican arrested in the case and did not know the people at the ranch had been kidnapped. One of the victims, however, identified Casas as one of her captors, and another suspect in the case said that the French woman not only participated in abductions, but helped lead the gang that carried them out.
If you want your voice to be heard by millions, let Instablogs be your choice. You can contact us at cj@instablogs.com. That's all for today's show. We'll be back with fresh updates and more citizen voices. Till then, it's goodbye from the entire team of Global Report.